Anyway, enough of an Archer rant. What else are you watching here?
Well, the other night, we happened to watch four movies. Just decided to. Shit, this was last weekend, I think, already. Yeah, the other night, last week. Yeah, you're done. Let's see. So, Wrath of Man. That features
Jason Statham.
Quite a few people in that one, but the most namesake would be Jason Statham. It's quite an interesting movie. But Jason Statham put on quite a performance for that movie there. So I recommend you watch it. You know, it's not too bad. What?
Nothing.
Oh.
I actually tuned out there for a second. I was thinking about something else. Sorry.
Thought you were having a stroke. Smile at me. Look, you got head trauma in the past half an hour. Please.
I was gonna say. I mean, I have a light, up here that's just cycling through colors because Junior turned it on.
Why not?
So it's not like I can do just mess with you and just pretend to have lagged out and just kind of freeze and go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, because the light gives me away.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Anyway, I've seen the trailer for this. How was the movie? I am curious.
It wasn't the biggest, baddest blockbuster, but there were some interesting points in the movie, and really weaves an interesting thread through the movie that you're still kind of like, huh, what about that? Huh. What? Oh, wow. So it did garner my attention, and it was the last of the movies that we ended up watching. So I still give it a solid 4 stars out of 5. So, it's worth a watch. And the hell was it? I can't remember the damn filmmaker now. But in fact, let's take a look. Because there was supposed to be written by somebody. Yeah, Guy Ritchie directed it. So, $104 million made at the box office, even though it came out in May of this year. Jason Statham, Scott Eastwood, Josh Hartnett, even Post Malone is in the movie. He popped up and I started laughing. I'm like, frickin' Post Malone. Jeffrey Donovan is in the movie. So there's a couple people in there. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. I guess one thing I kind of had issues with at the end is it just popped up to the end, cut off, and didn't really feel that there was enough. A little bit more. It was all right.
Yeah, I get that a lot with a lot of modern movies where they kind of get to the climax and then they're done.
Okay, thanks for watching. A good one.
And you're just like, I want just a little bit more resolution, I want just a tiny bit more. I mean, I guess I say modern movies. There are some older movies that have kind of that same shtick. I mean, James Bond movies, if you go back and watch some of those where, he kills the bad guy and it's him and the girl and it's, oh, James, and credits roll.
Okay.
And it's one of those where you're just like, huh. But I mean, James Bond, you're not going to a James Bond for character growth. James Bond is kind of a singular character. That's his thing. He doesn't change a lot. You basically watch a James Bond movie to watch somebody who is extremely competent do what they do best, and that's it.
And I'm really looking forward to No Time to Die, which apparently has been delayed for the release again to early 2022.
For anybody who doesn't know, I am a huge James Bond fan, and that's sad. It's been too long, kidder. I want a James Bond movie.
Yeah, it was supposed to be out 2020, and a delay because of shooting and COVID, and then delay because of production issues, and then delay. Let's just draw out the marketing campaign advertising the movie that may never actually be released.
I think it will be released. I just want it to be out.
It has to be. It's Daniel Craig's last Bond movie.
Which is actually surprising because they said that about his last one. But I'm glad that he came back because I loved the last one. I loved Spectre. I wanted more. Daniel Craig, really, for the most part, his run has been fairly good and has done a fairly good job of breaking the Bond cycle. Most people who follow Bond movies will tell you, especially starting with the Pierce Brosnan films, there's kind of a cycle. Really good movie, really bad movie. Really good movie, really bad movie. Really good movie, really bad movie. And it's just kind of has fluctuated like that, and Craig has broke that. I mean, it took him a bit. Casino Royale was really good. Quantum of Solace was, but it since then it has been excellent, and I am excited for this next one. But yeah, when I say I was a big James Bond fan in high school, you could have played, the first measure of any Bond theme song, and I could have told you what the song was, who sung it, what the movie was, who the villain was, who the henchmen were, who the Bond girl was. I mean, I loved James Bond movies. I still do. I do own them all on Blu-ray. And hey, when I'm done with this movie, it's actually been on my list for a while to sit down and have a good old-fashioned Bond-a-thon and watch them all. So I'm excited for this one to come out. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I want it. Woo.
Over the past winter, the 4K set of the Daniel Craig movies to date was on sale at a very good price. So I ended up picking it up because I had them on Blu-ray. I forget that I had picked each of them up on Blu-ray. But anyway, sat down and watched all 4 of the movies back to back to back to back. And just because they are that good, and they look fantastic in 4K, I do have to say. And especially the opening scene of Spectre with the single camera shot following everything through the action. That was Spectre, right?
Spectre was the last one. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one I went to see in the theater 3 times. I think. I can't remember if we went to that together or not, because we've seen a couple, I think, of the Daniel Craig ones together.
You and I don't tend to go to movies together very often, and I don't know that we have really gone to a movie together since you have been with your missus.
It's been a while.
Yeah. I mean, it has been kind of a long time since you and I have actually gone to a movie together.
It's almost the last time since almost the time since the last Bond movie came out.
Yeah. So, yeah, Oh, and it's one of those things. You and her, you guys go to movies far more than Lefty and I tend to, and such. But
We did. I used to be super excited to go to movies.
The last movie that you and I went to was actually Godzilla. Was actually the last movie that you and I went to the movies with, because
That's right.
Because it was us with our respective wives, and we were the only 4 people in the theater, and you and I made comments
The whole time.
including my including favorite, because we were waiting, because for those who know the Godzilla lore, Godzilla comes out of the ocean after the atomic bomb dropped to destroy Tokyo. So we were waiting. Like, we were both queued up for the Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla. Oh no.
Bam, bam,
There
bam,
goes
bam,
Tokyo. Oh no, Godzilla.
bam,
We're
bam.
waiting the whole time. And there's a scene in Godzilla, and the movie's over. I'm not even going to worry about the spoiler warning. Where they go crashing.
We're saving you $5 at this point, okay?
Yeah.
We're saving you money.
Yeah, where they go crashing through Chinatown, and I again, watching the screen, but I just kind of say it because Kitter's sitting next to me. Go, well, I think that's as close to Tokyo as we're gonna get. And the Kidder, without missing a beat, goes, "Oh no, there goes Tokyo," and we both joined in. Oh no, Godzilla!
Woo!
And our wives are.
We got a kick out of it anyway.
Yeah, but that was the last time, Kidder, that you and I were at a movie together. Was Godzilla. That would have been the last time.
You have been listening to a UA production of Beer, Blues, and BS. If you enjoyed the show, help others find out about it by rating the show or leaving a review at your podcast listening service of choice. Thanks for listening, and may your glass never be empty.